Well, hello, numerology lovers, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology for April. And boy, is there a lot going on in April. I have a short amount of notes, but it's impactful. All right, it's a big deal. So, just to let you know, we have a conjunction happening in April that hasn't happened for 14 years. So it's a big deal. I'm going to go into some detail about that. All right, we kick off April. April 1st is the day that Mercury goes retrograde. April Fool's Day is when Mercury goes retrograde. That's ridiculous. I think that is ridiculous. It's double down on some energy. And let me tell you something. The shadow period before Mercury goes retrograde has been no picnic for me. I mean, I'm talking about computer malfunctions. I did not have a computer for 3 days. That was unhappy news for me. Very unhappy because most of what I do is on the computer. So that happened. So much fun. But Mercury going retrograde on April Fool's Day, I feel like is like a little joke to all of us. So just keep on your toes. Then on the 5th, we have Venus moving into Aries. It's not the worst place for Venus. It's not the best place. But the worst place for Venus is actually in Virgo. That'd be my sign. On the 8th, we have a new moon total solar eclipse in Aries, and that's going to hit at 2:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a big deal. You are going to hear me talk more about the new and full moons on your zodiac readings for the month. So, because I do zodiac readings for the new moon and the full moon every month. So make sure you tune into that for more details on that solar eclipse. Then on the 19th, we have, we have the sun moving into Taurus. So we're hitting into Taurus season. Good times. On the 20th, here we go. We have Jupiter conjunct Uranus. Hasn't happened for 14 years. It usually happens about every 14 years. But we feel this energy a month before it happens and a month after. So we're still in that energy. I'm going to go into more detail. Hang on. Stay tuned. On the 22nd, we have Earth Day, which is fantastic. Fantastic day. And we also have Passover beginning at sundown. On the 23rd, we have a full moon in Scorpio that hits its peak at 7:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the 25th, we have Mercury going direct. And whoo, all the angels sing. We have Mercury going direct at 8:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm very excited about that. But keep your pants on here because we're still going to be in the shadow period for just a minute. Then we have on the 29th, we have Venus moving into Taurus. Venus rules Taurus, so Venus is very happy being in Taurus. But on the 30th, we have Mars moving into Aries. Now, Mars rules Aries, so this is a happy place for Mars and Venus right here at the end of the month. It's fantastic. Also, on the 30th, we have Passover ending. Now, we're ending the month with 4 planets in Earth: Venus, the Sun, Uranus, and Jupiter. We have 3 planets. Well, we have 2 planets in water, Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces. Then we have 2 planets plus North Node in Aries, which is Mercury and Mars, and North Node, of course. We have Pluto in Aquarius and South Node in Libra. So we essentially have just 1 planet, but we also have South Node in air and 2 planets plus North Node in fire. So that's how we're wrapping up the month with all of our planetary, friends, our concerns here. What I want to talk to you about is this conjunction on the 20th. Again, this happens every 14 years, so the last time this happened was in 2011. The last time it was in Taurus, which it's in Taurus right now, was May of 1941. So what we've got here is we have a chaotic Should we? Yeah, we should say that. We have erratic and chaos with Uranus, and we have our luck with Jupiter. And like, really, it's what we want in life. It's like, you know, our dreams, our goals, not our dreams like Neptune kind of dreams, but it's our goals. So during this time, we really want to release restrictions, be original, expect some surprise opportunities coming your way, maybe even a windfall. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. It may make you feel rebellious, so be cautious with that and channel any of that rebellious energy that you're feeling or any of that excitement, you know, towards something. Channel that energy into making your goals happen. That's what you really want to focus on with this conjunction. It is a big deal, and we have been feeling that energy like since, I would say, maybe the 20th or 25th. Because when you look at the chart of the day, or when you look at the chart of like the month before and the month after this conjunction, you can still see that those planets are in play with each other. They're within 3 degrees of each other. And, you know, as they start getting further and further apart, we start feeling the disconnect from that energy. But this is a real interesting time for it to hit its peak on April 20th. So make sure that's what you're doing during this time. And really, again, we're already feeling this energy. So this is a great time for you to channel your rebelliousness, your excitement over things into making your goals happen. And I love that. I really do. I know. And let me tell you, this is a year for it. It's a 44-8 year. I know I've said this till I'm blue in the face, but this is a year for you to strike while the iron is hot. I don't care what your number is, your life path number. This is a year for you to strike. The iron is hot. Go. Do something. If you don't, that's okay. Maybe there's something going on with you this year, or something's happening in your life and you can't make it happen this year. That's okay. 9 more years, another 8 year will roll around. So no worries. But I'm telling you, this is a great year for you to strike while the iron is hot. Love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, this worked out well last time, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce these cards so when I get into your individual reading that you don't have to hear me repeat it. I will be pulling from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, one of my favorites, and of course the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards by Rachelle Charman. And since we do have a solar eclipse, I'm going to pull one more card from Moonology. Oracle cards. I love them. And I like to pull from them from time to time, and just, it makes sense when we're in like lunar and solar eclipses. It's good. All right. So let's see what we've got for your individual numerology. Hello, Life Path 8. Woo! You know, this is a really fantastic month for you. I want to reiterate, I know I've said this a million times, and we're only coming up on April, but this is your year. It's a 44-8 year. So I feel like every month I need to say, this is an increased energy for you. This is a bigger energy for you. It's like, this month for you is an 11 month, but it's not just an 11 month. It's an 11 month. It's like on steroids. Yeah. So Life Path 8. April is an 11 month for you. And 11 is, well, it's everything. It's enlightenment, it's illumination, it's intuition, it's inspiration. And more importantly, it's divine inspiration. This is a time of big creativity, powerful creativity, and embracing others in a different way, communicating with others in a different way. I truly love this. I love it. And the thing is, like, a lot of people that are 11s, like, are usually clairaudient or clairvoyant in some way or another, you know. they embrace some of the clairs. But clairaudient is a really common thing with an 11. Sometimes clairsentient. Yeah, also. But with you, I feel like it's a bigger energy. And I feel like what we're doing is you're having this come in and you're making it even bigger and more powerful. Yeah. The mantra of the 11 is, I am divine inspiration, making a difference in the world today. Well, absolutely. And you're not just making a difference in the world today, but you're doing it all year. And you're really making a huge difference in your own life. And I think this is great. I really do. This is truly a time of you like spotting the, I don't want to say inconsistencies, but yeah, and sort of filling in the blanks. Just by you understanding that there's an infinite supply, you understanding that karma's at play, and you embracing abundance and power and inspiration all on your own in your own life path number, and bringing this energy in, the 11 energy in as well, is going to help you to say, you know what? We have been inconsistent with the way that we have been manifesting. We've been inconsistent with the way that we've been viewing our abundance or self-empowerment. Yeah. I don't know. That just like came to me. That was divine inspiration. I'm not an 8, but this is really awesome. So I think this is incredible. The lessons of the 11 is embracing humility, altruism, and the willingness to convert fantasy into action. Because that's what an 11 does. It wants to convert dreams into reality. Sometimes they get stuck. And having that, like, you know, that 8 energy that you're like embracing in this lifetime, come in with that 11, you really can convert dreams into reality. Because if you're a life path 11, sometimes you can get stuck trying to create reality out of your dreams. But you embracing the energy of an 11 during this month, you truly, truly can create some wonderful things and make it happen in reality and not just in your head or on paper. I want to remind you of your mantra, which is, I embrace the power within me while honoring the divinity in others. So incredible. It really is. The shadow sides of an 11, I know, can be too sensitive, causing nervous tension, being a little impractical, and learning to interact with others like in a public setting. Yeah. Also, people that are a life path 11, they sometimes ignore their spiritual gifts, which causes a lot of autoimmune disorders or a lot of anxiety, migraines, kidney stones, gallstones. I mean, it's a mess. When you start ignoring your spiritual gifts, those are the kind of things that follow. So, Life Path 8, let me just tell you, if you are in a place where you may be ignoring your spiritual gifts where you are right now, this could cause an abundance of you ignoring your spiritual gifts. That's not where we want to be, okay? Make sure that you are opening yourself and expanding yourself, not just this month, but this whole year, because this is your year, Life Path 8. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see what we got in the cards for you. I do feel like with the Life Path 11, with not just Life Path 11, but the month of the 11, and even when we're in an 11 year, creating a new way of communicating can be a little daunting. But with Mercury in retrograde, it might be an easier thing to do, create a new way of communicating with people. Maybe through artistic expression in some way, because, you know, with Mercury being retrograde, communication is kind of for the whole month. I mean, really, it's already started. And the shadow before retrograde has hit me hard. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like for, you know, until the shadow period, you know, ends. The next one ends. It's very challenging. Oh, well, Forgot to switch this over. Okay. Ooh, North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. Well, that's interesting. Okay, Life Path 8. Woohoo. I'm enjoying the 8 year so far. I really am. The 44 8 year is it's a nice year. Ooh, Aphrodite, inner goddess. Well, that's pretty awesome. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Pyromorphite, patience. It matches this card beautifully, just saying. All right. The first, let's do Aphrodite, the inner goddess first. This awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Ah, that's really good. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciate your divinity. Appreciating your divinity. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And North Node from Moonology. Step out of your comfort zone. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow because you're headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you, within reason. This card is all about living your life's purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, so take action. Are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally found the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? How nice. Pyromorphite. I don't think I have ever pulled this card. Well, it says it's rare, so patience. Pyromorphite is a rare, sought-after crystal with unique and powerful medicine. A wonderful crystal for someone who requires assistance in finding more patience in life. It holds the medicine of self-esteem and assertiveness, encouraging you to listen to the voice within and make positive changes, positive decisions and choices. This magical crystal encourages you to find a deeper belief and respect in self. It assists in creating more patience, allowing for deeper tolerance and understanding, deepens your intuition and gut feelings. It encourages assertiveness and courage, supports you to stand up for yourself, addresses issues of low self-esteem, and promotes a deeper belief in and respect for yourself. There's a lot of self-care here for you, Life Path 8. So it makes me wonder, like, what is going on with you? I mean, we are in your year, but it doesn't mean that you go like 90 to nothing here. You still have to take care of yourself, especially in such like an inspirational year of abundance, infinite supply, and power. Yeah. Set an example for self-empowerment like you usually do. Set an example for self-empowerment by taking care of yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 8. I so appreciate your support on my channel. If you are looking for more information on the new moon, the full moon, or these eclipses that we've just had, make sure you check out your zodiac reading, because the intro for all the zodiac readings is about that moon. I know. I only do readings for the new moon and the full moon, so. Thank you again for joining me. And until we see each other next time, Life Path 8, get out there and make your magic. Bye.